from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Boston Red Sox. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Into the box now, Hernan Perez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Third baseman, Hernan Perez.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And with the big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Batting second here.
Here's Starlin Castro.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the changeup is way low that time. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit back toward the mound. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Here's Neil Walker. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Neil Walker.
A check on first by Sale. Back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Set. Here's the 3-1. Nope. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Ready now, Keon Broxton. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score. Standing in, Yasiel Puig. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. Here's the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there as it falls. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. Digging in now, Manny Pena. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike one.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at his high pitch count here in the first inning. They've done a great job of being patient and making him work. The key here, keep that pitch count up, and maybe you'll get in that bullpen.
From the stretch. Swing and a liner. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Coming to the plate now, Chris Colabello.
First baseman, Chris Colabello.
He's set. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as the side is digging in. Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Standing in, Andrew Benintendi, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Oh, and he misses it. The throw into second, and he is in there. Now batting, Xander Bogaerts, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate so he'll step out and ask for time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a nice job to stay with it. A run is across to score, but they are able to get the first out. Here's Luis Valbuena now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Ramirez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. Here's Adam Lind, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. In there at the letters 0-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Ramirez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hernan Perez. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Perez.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Judge sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 14.
Digging in to try it again. Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Jose Ramirez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. This one's down to third. Nunez fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway.
Dustin Pedroia.
Fastball in there for a called strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Broxton will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Batting 8.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Jackie Bradley Jr. batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Perez is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Wilson Ramos, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Broxton's under it. And that retires the side. Now at the plate, Neil Walker. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Neil Walker.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number one.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in once again, Keon Broxton. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Hit on the ground to third. Nunez has it. Throw in time at first for out number two. Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Shortstop, number 72.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To short, hit hard. Garcia gloves it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting. Right
so
fielder,
striding forward now, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
First baseman.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Now the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Garcia into shallow center. And the inning is over. Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Pitch on the way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Now the pitch. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. At the plate, Manny Pena. He reached on a single in his first try.
Pena.
Hit on the ground to third. Nunez takes it in. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
Now batting.
In now, Chris Colabello. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first, but man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Batting. Third baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Here's Starlin Castro, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike one. Has a look, now the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third. Here's Adam Lind. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
For the Red Sox, designated hitter number 26.
And he lays off there 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hard liner to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. He'll get it into second. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a line drive. But foul.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, what a nice play there by that catcher on that breaking ball that was down and away. That's not an easy pitch to corral, particularly with the runner on third. That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And a swing by Pedroia as this one's on the ground out to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Up next
into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Fastball misses inside, it's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner back through the box. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Digging in once again, Eduardo Nunez. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Puig racing back to the track, but he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on
defense.
First delivery to him on the way. Xander Bogaerts is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's really struggling in this game, Matt, but you know what? It hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's throwing 60% of the time the first pitch strike to hitters. It just hasn't been good stuff that he's throwing up there.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jose Ramirez.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that one right down Main Street. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. Here's Neil Walker, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Neil Walker.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. At the plate, Keon Broxton, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses. Ball 1. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Sale ready with the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 5-4 game. In now is Yasiel Puig. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it. Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
None out, runners at first and second. And another foul ball. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Orlando Arcia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. Fielded cleanly, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Into the box now, Manny Pena. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Swung on and missed for the first strike. 5 runs, 9 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 with the run batted in for him thus far.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So striding in, Luis Valbuena. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Lind. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Getting a few steps off of second there. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's wide. 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. To his left, Colabello. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Number 15.
So stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Ball 1.
Boy, he's struggling here in the 5th inning. You know what? You got to finish that 5th inning to get that win in the win column. He's got 2 outs. So this is a big battle.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that at the plate, Chris Colabello. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Chris Colabello.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late that time for a strike. And the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Line towards center field. Bradley patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Digging in and looking for more, Hernan Perez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swinging on the first pitch as this is hit out to Pedroia at second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in once again, Starlin Castro. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And that retires the side. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Number 25, center fielder, Jackie
Ready
Bradley
with the first pitch.
Jr.
Here it comes. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Here's the catcher,
40.
Wilson Ramos. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Bases are empty, one man out. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
Colabello is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Puig coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Andrew Benintendi. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Jordan Montgomery takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Jordan Montgomery.
Justin Upton will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And he'll snap one over to first. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point.
Number 11, Jose Ramirez.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball.
Oh, that was a good job of spoiling a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball right on the corner, and he was able to foul it off.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now
ready for another chance. Neil Walker. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First delivery to him on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Center fielder number 25.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. 5 runs, 9 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
Hit on the ground to third. A quick out number 1. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Castro has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Luis Valbuena. He was a ground out victim last time up. Todd Frazier will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 29, Todd Frazier.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops, ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Fly ball out toward right field. Puig is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Bogaerts into shallow left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's Bogaerts, the young shortstop. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Manny Pena. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Pitch number 100 on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. 3-2 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
And he struck him out. His 8th punt. Settling in now, Adam Lind. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Designated hitter, Adam Lind.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped high in the air. Perez is there for it. 1 down. Stepping up to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Hit back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Stepping into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. No hits. for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Rob Scahill will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Rob Scahill. This change defensively for the Brewers. Now playing left field, number 62, Justin Upton.
Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that misses inside 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 5-5 ball game. Into the box, Wilson Ramos. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but digging in, Chris Colabello. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Chris Colabello.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right on a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning. Digging in now, Hernan Perez. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Starlin Castro. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
The left fielder, number 11.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
Well, that was a big two-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how two-out rallies start.
Liner toward right center. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Neil
hitter.
Walker.
Neil
looking to make it
Walker.
3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Here's the first pitch. Pulled on the ground. And that's through into left, a base hit. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Keon Broxton, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, that was a big pitch right there. That was a swing count for me. Now the pressure's really mounting. You got the bases loaded in a tight game right here. He's got to deliver. He's got to throw strikes. As a hitter, you know he's got to come to you. All the pressure's on the pitcher right now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Down at the plate, Yasiel Puig. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Karen O'Day takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 56. Karen.
Michael Brantley will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Popped up, calling for it. Nunez. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll start things out, needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the 9th. Corey Knebel takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 46. Corey Knebel. This change defensively for the Brewers. Now playing right field, number 23, Michael Brantley.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Eduardo Nunez goes quietly to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Brantley. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers. 6 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Red Sox, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.